According to the World Health Organization, approximately 1.35 million people die every year from road traffic crashes. More than half of these people are vulnerable road users such as pedestrians, cyclists and motorcyclists. Road traffic-related injuries are estimated to be the 8th leading causes of death in the world, killing more people than HIV/AIDS. Our bodies are not designed to handle modern-day car-related injuries involving high speeds, heavy metals and crashes. No matter how safe your car is, an impact can lead to minor injuries, life-changing injuries and even death. In this video, we look at what happens to the body before impact, during impact and after impact. 1. The brain. As we are driving, our body and the car are moving at the same speed. As we move, the body and the car possess kinetic energy, which is the energy of any mass in motion. To get rid of this kinetic energy when driving, we have to hit the brakes. During a car crash, however, you sometimes don't have the time to hit the brakes or you make sudden stops and your body absorbs all this energy, leading to injuries ranging from severe to minor depending on the impact level. During a crash, the brain crashes back and forth in the skull, leading to bleeding, tearing of nerve fibers and bruising. The effects on the brain will range from mild to severe. You may experience a minor head injury known as a concussion. The person will be awake but will be confused and disoriented. One may also experience headaches and loss of memory. A concussion effects don't cause permanent brain damage and will wear off within a few minutes or hours. In moderate cases, eyes may open after stimulation. Confusion may last up to 8 hours. Your brain may swell or bleed from the bruising, also known as a contusion. The brain may also experience what is known as diffuse axonal injury, which is a form of brain injury that happens when the brain shifts rapidly inside the skull. During these shifts, the fibers that connect the two hemispheres of the brain tear and shred due to the rapid movements. This shredding can highly impact the normal transmission of information and can lead to life-changing effects on one's life depending on the extent of injury on the axons. Another common brain injury after an accident is traumatic subarachnoid hemorrhage. The space that surrounds the brain is filled with a fluid known as cerebrospinal fluid, which acts as a cushion to protect the brain. During an accident, small arteries tear, filling this space with blood which spreads all over the brain. The effects of this range from severe headaches, nausea and vomiting, blurry vision, loss of consciousness and stiffness in the neck. 1.7 million people in the United States sustain a traumatic brain injury each year. 52,000 of them die from the injuries and 270,000 normally require hospitalization. During an accident, you may also experience a hematoma, which is blood clots that form in the brain to stop bleeding from the ruptured blood vessels. The size of the clot may be small or large, compressing the brain. When a clot is located between the skull and the dura, a thick membrane made of thick tissues that protect the central nervous system, it's known as an epidural hematoma. A clot that forms between the brain and the dura is known as a subdural hematoma, and when the clot forms within the brain tissues, it's known as an intracerebral hematoma. The body may reabsorb the clots naturally, but in some cases, the victim may need surgery to get rid of the clots. 2. Neck. During the sudden movements in an accident, the neck experiences what is also known as a whiplash. This is a neck injury due to the forceful sudden movements, just like cracking a whip. During a whiplash, the muscles and tendons of the neck, spine and back stretch, causing tears and fractures ranging from minor to severe effects. Signs and symptoms may occur immediately, but sometimes, you may experience delayed symptoms which will develop after a few days. These symptoms include neck pain and stiffness, tenderness of muscles surrounding the neck and back, loss of neck motion, headaches, fatigue, memory loss, ringing in the ears, difficulty concentrating, among other symptoms. Most people will recover after a few weeks with no lasting effects. However, when the injury is severe, the pain and effects may last years after the accident. Some risk factors linked to prolonged effects of whiplash are age, previous injury and high-speed injury. 3. Pelvic. Pelvic fractures are one of the main injuries sustained during a car crash. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, nearly 15% of road accidents result in pelvic damage, and 25% of road accident death victims are reported to have broken pelvises. Pelvic injuries are considered one of the major and serious injuries to sustain during a crash, as treatment often involves surgery and extensive rehabilitation, which are very costly, highly affecting your quality of life. 4. Stomach or abdomen. During an accident, when your body is forced forward due to the sudden stop, your seat belt may dig into your stomach tissues of your abdomen, causing ruptures to your blood vessels in the stomach. When the force is too much, the rupture may cause bleeding into the abdominal cavity, causing swelling. If you experience pain or swelling in your stomach, it is advisable to seek immediate medical attention. Other common injuries that you may sustain during an accident include broken limbs, emotional loss due to loss of property, body parts, and even the loss of a loved one. Therapy may be advised in cases of emotional tremor. Do not drink and drive. Almost 30 people die every day in the United States from driving when intoxicated, claiming more than 10,000 lives a year. Wear your seatbelt when driving and remember to mind other motorists and pedestrians on the road. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to hit the subscribe button for more informative videos.